That's right, guess what we're playing today? That's right, Factorio. No, that's a lie. It's Roots of Petra again. This sheeper made my wrist hurt earlier by making me play Watch Simulator. So I want something that's easy. Easy on the arm. So I don't develop carpal tunnel syndrome like some kind of idiot. I still have my rigging to finish at some point this week before I go back to work next week. Will at least get some rigging done, maybe, possibly. Would be nice. Anything's better than nothing. I simply made the mistake of, at the start of my time off, buying a couple of games that happen to be time sinks. Time sinks that, you know, you actually forget the time whilst you're playing them, like Ship Graveyard Simulator 2. Which is not an intense game. But boy, does that eat up time. Right, and just so everyone knows, I did do what I said I was going to do and did a couple of days off stream just to gather a bunch of obsidian, so that we didn't get bored, just me going back and forth. We have had a couple of new ideas turn up. We turned in one that was, we found some poop. So this lady has now developed fertilizer. Yay, we've made a compost bin. We now have obsidian axe and obsidian hammer. But now we can also do the sickle and the hoe. So I'm going to do the hoe first. Ale. And we'll get the sickle done. But now that we've got the axe, we should be able to get to the next room in the cave. I think what was holding us back was not being able to get through one area. Oh, hang on, that I forgot about that. That's why that one got a cold. Come, Piggy! Time to ride to the cave. Actually, and as well as that, this guy is a traveler, a traveling merchant. So at some point we need to get 5 smoked fish for him. It is no, that can't be the sheeper. That smells more like a Sentai to me. Sentai has a very distinct smell of lubrication and robot oil. Sheeper has a different scent of lube. Mostly strawberry flavour. Oh yeah, I forgot. I also needed to plant the sunflower seeds so that we can start getting bees. I think horse totem was the closest one. I think. No, No Man's Rock was the closest one. That was the wrong one to click on. That was a very dark room. This way is a dead end. But this dead end also looks like... Ah, we need a different power for that. Power we have yet to gain. And let me know if the game sounds are a bit low. I did tweak them when I was playing offline, so that I could listen to YouTube videos whilst I did it. So if they are a bit too low, let me know and I can give them a bit of a boost. Right. Yay, we got through the hardwood vines. We find very little. Oh, we can't open the map whilst we're bird. Oh, there is a cave here, so let's get that open. That is a different colour rock. Is that tin? No, it's just different colour flint. Oh, fair enough. God, I was really excited then that we might have something new. But that is new. That is gem. And I... didn't be sensible. You know what? Let's just make the maximum number of grass sprouts that we can with what we have. That'll open up a gap. So this does actually have an exit. And that is another shiny. Let's just eat that tomato. Not like we don't need the extra stamina. That's a thing as well. You know what? Let's just delete the discard. We're going to get plenty of grass fiber whilst we're cleaning out the fields, though. Right, let's eat the last of our tomato smoothies. Down this way. Oh, shortcut to the beach. Yay, that's that one unlocked. Don't need to focus on obsidian. The most part we have what we want, I think. And we are getting obsidian out of regular rocks as well around these areas. Let's do this one first. Big flower. So let's have a look what's through this one. That's a green gem of some kind. I'm assuming emerald. Peridot. I mean, gems are nice. We can probably make some decent contribution off them. How much further can I... Okay, and get further in. If I can help not taking any more of the smoothies, I can't. Take the one. There's nothing up there. There's nothing down here. Okay, that was a waste. You've got all the lovely animated emotes, haven't you, Sentai? I do need to do another animated emote. I wasn't happy with the one wiggle, so I got rid of it. It's still there, it's just not accessible. I felt it was, since I'd basically copied that other person's wiggle, I kind of felt bad, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just not gonna do that. I'll keep the wiggle that I have got because that one feels more me. Especially since I've also, you know, made the one for Seb and Sheepa. Let's see, what have we got that we can... And hopefully with all these gems we can get rid of, we can get enough contribution to unlock the last third part of the belt. You know what? I think we have enough stone. Aha, hello monkey. What do you want from us then? Ooh, 2 unknown cave paintings. Grain, we can do. I don't know if we have any on us. I don't think we do. But I have a feeling that what it wants is stuff that has been processed. There we go. It's accepted a smoothie. Does that mean we can... Will it accept an oil? Is an oil one of the things it wants? No. You don't want a milk, do you? Okay, so we definitely need a grain. The question would be, what is the other one that it wants? So somewhere there is another cave painting that we've completely ignored and just walked past. That's strawberries. And that's the press. So yeah, this is the smoothie one. That's the one we've already done. I'm assuming the other one is going to want then is something from the fermenter. It wanted something from the press. It wants something from the grinding, which is going to be the grain. And so the other options we got is the fermenter, and we don't have access to the cheesecloth yet, so I don't think it's going to be that. So I reckon we just need to ferment something. So let's get the composter down. Let's get the fermenter down. What do we have that could actually be fermented, if anything? We can ferment the milk. Make sour cream. Give sour cream to the monkey. Pick our kale. Hey, knowledge up. Oh, we've got to the point now where our tomatoes are actually tomatoes. They're not wild anymore. Do the friendship taps. We do have the grass. That seems like it's going to be tough to keep running unless we can actually like buy those from the seed man now. Now that we've had them once. That seems like it's just going to be awkward to keep on making them. It takes grass to use, but unless we get more grass back from that than we've planted if we harvest it, we're going to eventually just run out of grass. So let's drop in that. Oh, hang on, wait. It mentioned the thing about crafting accessories. You can make stuff for us with this. Oh no, let's not gift him the gem. Want to speak to him. So, we can get better bait stuff, which will draw fish nearer to us. That's a nice one. That one, less of an issue. That could be good for actually starting to like get people to like us more. Walking speed, fine, but we have, you know, Piggy to ride for that. Increases the range of the torch, isn't that helpful. Tree and fall toe ring. Trees yield more wood, or chance that they yield more wood, that's not bad. Brooch of the Gatherer we already have, and Earring of the Will we already have. So we can't upgrade those yet, but apparently we will eventually be able to upgrade those. That's pretty good. So let's keep the Peridot, because that one seems useful. And keep the Amethyst. Everything else can go. So the Beryl can go, the Agate can go, the Sardius can go. We'll keep the peridot. We'll keep the amethyst. Those carrots can go. And the kale can go. But that should give us a decent amount of contribution for the next day. We need dried... Oh, was it dried fish or smoked fish? I think it's smoked fish we need. Ooh, new fish. Oh yeah, new season. I'm guessing that means that most of the fish are going to be different with the season being different. Or not. Porcupine's still the same. And I've still yet to get the thing pop up about this damn new way of fishing. So I am wondering if we need to like make slightly more friends with, like get more friendship points with the fisherman dude. Because we have plenty, we've got the 40 fish that the guide says you need to get hold of for it. And we've also got the hardwood. Right, any smoked fish. You're the dryer, we don't want the dryer, we want the smoker. Let's start those going. And whilst those ones are going, we're going to talk to Acre. Oh, actually, we can get our sour cream. Give to Monkey. We head down. Is Acre work? No, Acre's going to be at home. It's raining. Is tool ready? No, tool not ready. Chain, tool not ready. But if the animals aren't coming out due to rain, do I need to give them food? They're enjoying it. They're liking it. Right. Sunflower seed. Let's get those down. Because we want to get those so we can get our bee. We got bonzo beans down. Put down more tomatoes. More just for the extra smoothies, if anything, because those are actually pretty good. The obligatory eggplants down. Her, insert silly joke here. And I think that's all the seeds we have. It's in a completely messed up pattern because I haven't actually started building the farm properly yet. You know what we can check on our trees. Coconut tree is looking pretty good. Got coconut, almond, date, and other. I've forgotten what the other one was. These fish be done. Put that one in. Within 5 hours. And in the meantime, I don't know. Go to the beach. Pick up shells. Get easy contribution. Oh, they've actually... That was what the river safety was then. They've added rocks along the edges of the walkable area. Sea kale seeds, even though sea kale is not exactly good. But it won't hurt to increase our knowledge of it. Inventory full. Be having that, the shells are worth much more than a rock. Come on, Piggy, time to go home. You get your ass back in the drawer. That's the shell. So let's go through these. We've got pink shells, go. Blue shells. Necro can go. And then by now, oh, almost. What can we make? We can do stuff with poop. Make compost. So 2 poops is compost. Poop and harvest is compost, or 2 harvest is compost. 2 feathers makes feather meal. 2 horns makes horn meal. 2 bones is powder meal, or any shells is powder meal. 2 lots of mushroom do mica. Any horse manure and a harvest is quality. Poop and horse manure is quality. Yeah, we do want to actually get fertilized fields because I think each one does something different. One of them increases the quality of the product you get, I think. One of them makes them grow faster. One of them keeps the water wet for longer so you don't have to water every single day. It's like you water it and it lasts like for 2 days instead of 1 day. And it might be even 3 days with the quality stuff, I can't remember. And you can put multiple fertilizers down on the same field. So we'd probably want to have like the hold water, the faster growing, and the better quality all down at the same time. Well, I suppose we go to sleeps. When we want to give the smoked fish to, I don't think he's there. I think he's gone in for the night. Yeah, that looks like he's gone to sleep for the night. Shame, shame. But at least we should have our new hoe when we wake up. And the Benoy statue. Eat the Benoy. $694 total. That is not enough. Damn it. I was really hoping we could get the 3rd bag today. Oh, a race is happening today. Oh, that actually makes a decent amount of stuff. Each recipe makes 8 of the thing. That's good. I was expecting it to only be 1. I forgot about that. I wonder if there's a way of making more at a time. Ah, never mind. Let's move Peridot, the amethyst, the compost, the poop, the flint and the hardwood over. Now we have plenty of room for stuff. If I remember right, we do need... I think it was regular wood for the sickle upgrade. By upgrade, I mean the first one we have. Not sure why we could not have made one from flint. Obsidian isn't that much different in terms of function. Oh, that is still one thing I'd love to try doing on stream at some point, getting hold of a bunch of flint and then risking the safety of my hands trying to learn how to nap flint, which is the technical term for it. If you made tools from flint, you were a flint napper. Not to be confused with Nappa from the Dragon Ball series. Very different people. Right, Aker, where are you? Well, first of all, you discuss idea. We have the smoke stuff. So perfect. I'll eat tonight and be back in 3 days. Thank you. Goodbye, Zelk. The idea of trading has now been invented. So, ooh. What have we got? So race is happening, we can do that. The hoe is finished. Oh, I just missed you then. You must have walked past me when I went down to look at the other area. There you be. Give me my hoe. Then last but not least, we need 35 wood. And we only have 30. That's fine. That will literally take no time because I'm just going to cut down one of the trees right next to you. Get required item. Okay, we are going to have to waste 400 contribution, but it will help harvest things quicker. It's a great day to race. What would you like to do? See the scores. So today's prize is hardtack, vegetables, and carrot. Wonderful. Come on then, let's just start the race. Let's get it out of the way. Oh, there's more people this time. And we are last. Oh, this is a bad path. Oh, it's a quicker path, but a more dangerous one. Okay. Oh, we almost got a third. Almost got a third. Not going to complain. We almost won a carrot. Okay, what can we get done now? We've got the last of the tools that we can start working on going. Did we have a... We have a flour, so let's take flour. We've got the fermented stuff. So I think those are going to be the two things that we need for Monkey. So I suppose no harm in going and having a look now. Ooh! I forgot we have the shears. We can get the boar fur. Because that's fur is what we need to get the cheesecloth. Because it's not actually cheesecloth, it's fur that we're using to strain the liquid out of the milk. Which sounds kinda nasty, but they hadn't invented cloth, really, at this point in time. Although they might have. I know that, like, one of the early textiles that humans did was nettle. Yes, stinging nettle was one of the first fabrics we did. Because apparently, if you cook it up, it gets rid of the sting, and then if you beat the living hell out of it, it breaks apart into fibers. Fibers which you can then, you know, mess around with and turn into fabric. You can weave together. I mean, I can't imagine it's very comfortable. I mean, just the idea of nettle fiber just sounds quite rough. And they didn't have fabric softeners back then. And again, it's one of those really dumb things I want to, like, try doing. Even though I know full well it's going to make no difference in my life. It's something that would be neat to try. Because at some point in the past, an ancestor of ours will have done that stuff. They will have sat there for hours weaving nettle together to make a fishing net or something. Right, let's see. Oh, okay, so it's... So you accept the offering of the grain. I wonder, is it a beer that you want? Because you do... It wants something from the fermenter. I'm sure of it. Because the other two things it's asked for have been to do with the ways of processing food that we have gained. Yeah, that's the juicy gossip one. which was their really badly sort of done hint of get some juice, which we did. We gave them tomato juice. Question is, where is... I was saying that there is... Ooh, that's the blue rock. Have we got blue yet? Yes, we had got blue. Oh, we can't get over there until we have monkey. Okay. We need monkeys running across beams skill for that. But there is another one above us that we haven't got into yet. They went across one, went up one, and now there should be another one in here somewhere. The chances are we just need to smash until we find it. Or is it already open? Is this it? No, that's not it. This was it. We have already been here. And we had already started to make a way across. This is where we fell asleep last time. Oop, that's another amethyst for our charm. Please tell me... the thing we're after is in... Other painting, please. I mean, it isn't. But the place looks nice. Ooh, ooh. Do you have a clue? Pretty in here, isn't it? That is not a clue at all, is it? That's not. Oh, we're out of stamina now. Well, so we might as well eat the sour cream. Because we can't give that to Monkey. Monkey cares not for sour cream. Monkey is not based. Come on, open up. Oh, damn. Eating flour's not going to give us much. Oh, okay, maybe it does. Ah, that was not the one I was expecting to open. I was expecting this one up here to open, but yeah. Never mind, never mind. Oh, I think that's... yeah, that was the last of the food we had on us. Hey, Yezzy! My God, making me be healthy. How could you do this to me? Right, so let's do the stretch. That's the stretch. Ah, there's the mural we need, but we can't get there because we're out of stamina. We can't smash more things. Oh, that's really annoying. That's really, really annoying. If you had to get up out of bed 30 minutes ago, I have to do healthy things. I'll have you know, I've sat down all day. Apart from when I went to pee. And when I went to get cheese out of the fridge because I was hungry. And I was too lazy to cook. That was the drink. And the posture's fine. I have not yet been going long enough for my posture to fall apart. It's too late to have a proper meal. I'm not messing around with cooking at this point of the night. I have snacked through the day, I just haven't had a proper, like, cooked meal or anything because, like I say, I've been too tired to do that today. Energy levels were low. And then some weird cheap boy got me playing Power Wash Simulator. And by got me playing, I mean I said I'm alive, and then I joined him. Which is why we're playing this game of all games, because you know my wrist is sore. Because I forgot that Power Wash. The reason I didn't do any of the DLC for Power Wash Simulator is Power Wash Simulator really fucks with my wrist, apparently. Makes my wrist sore because of all the sideways movement. So I was tempted to play in other games tonight, but then I thought, oh, I could art instead, and then I was like, oh, actually, no. That would also make my wrist a little bit more sore because I'd be like trying to mess around with it. So I thought, you know what? Let's just go with some Roots of Patcha. Roots of Patcha's chill. Yes, I need to move my hand every now and then to tap things, but it's not strenuous. And since I'm using the pen tablet, I can do it with my fingers rather than my wrist. So all of this mouse movement, my wrist isn't moving at all. Oh, we got some sesame seeds. You'll be happy to know we've got more beans as well, Ezzy. We've discovered garbanzo beans. Which means I could theoretically make the joke. What's the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean? I wouldn't pay to have a garbanzo bean on my face. It's a terrible joke. I am aware that it is a terrible joke. It's the kind of joke that Seb would use. Right, let's see. So we want to keep the peridot. We want to keep the amethyst. Means the sapphire can be sold. Contribution. Sweet, sweet contribution. It's worth the same as every other gem. I'm going to sell the sesame seeds. Sesame seeds are selling for 9. What happens if I crush them? Also, we have our horn meal as well now. Right, so that's the sesame oil. The seeds on their own contributed for 9. Processing them doubled that. So I'm not gonna... I need to start, whenever I go to sell any kind of vegetable, I need to process it first. I'm not gonna go in with dad jokes, Ezzy. They're terrible. I do wish that when I was putting all these things in place that I thought a little bit more about where to put them. Because they are all extremely all over the place right now. And granted, this is not our final farm. What I'm thinking is, since the last time I played, this top bit I used as the farm, and the bottom bit I kind of used as an orchard, and then never gave a shit about the trees in the orchard. I think what I might do in this playthrough is use this top area for trees and animals. Like maybe portion like the entire top area. Keep the sort of this area up here for a couple of stables, and then fence off sort of the top area up here for animals, and then all of the rest I'll just plant down a bunch of trees. Yeah, that's why I was saying I was going to play other games, but because my wrist was sore, I wanted to play something that didn't involve me having to like mess around. Because I was going to do... Medieval Dynasty was on the list of games to play today. I was messing around with it earlier, trying to get to a point where it would be fun to start, or at least interesting to start off where we were. I'm not using a controller for an FPS game. That's the stupid... That's just never gonna work. Not when it's like the kind of thing that, you know, you need to be able to click on people and use a mouse for. I say technically with this, you could probably use a controller for this game. It's just not gonna be good. Or at least I'm used to using keyboard and mouse for this. For being able to, you know, cycle around for things. And using the pen tablet is not hurting my wrist. But trying to use either a controller or the pen tablet for an FPS game. I did try messing around with the pen tablet to draw a weird thing in Power Wash Simulator earlier, but it didn't function as expected. Moving the pen tablet like across the entire screen barely moved the thing on, barely moved the reticule on the screen. What in the world are you doing, Ezzy? I don't even know if I have gear set up. Right, let's first of all do a butter. And then we'll do a yogurt. And we'll see which one gives the best. I actually don't know how to access the shop either, even though I'm the one that's running the program. No. To actually have a look at that information, I need to disconnect it. Actually, let's do that, because it should... I think it should show up on stream. Bot commands. The gear is just gear. God, I really wish there was an easy way of showing all these. There's way too many options for this. Right, let's reconnect it. Get everyone popping into place. I don't actually know whether or not it's set up for stream elements. Not stream elements, the yeah, it should have a sidebar. One of the pop-up windows at the side to be able to go through and do things like purchases or whatever. I think. I mean, it's showing on my stream thing as being one of the widgets. But if you're on mobile, I don't know how that works. I don't know if it's a desktop only or not. Right, so let's see. Sour cream gives us 90. Butter gives us 135 and is quicker to make. We're going to be making butter in future. Keeping all the tomato juice. Well, let's think. We need 600 more. So 1, 4. That's 240. That's give or take another 80. So 320, 420, 450. That's about 550. We need another like 50 or so quickly. I haven't even finished watering the plants for the day. Ooh. I mean, the sea cow isn't going to give us much, but... anything else that's... Pomegranate can go. Oh, let's give away the smoked Tic Tac. That should push us just over the edge to be able to afford the next belt. The pomegranate, wild sea kale, and Tic Tac. And altogether that should get us over 600 contribution. Indeed it do. We get 700. Wonderful. Ooh, a cave painting festival. The clan has left early for the festival. Join them at the caves. Do a quick eye drop. Ooh, new idea. Let's not break our back fishing. Oh, okay, so it must be a timer. Right, so the sickle's finished. We can pick that up. Everyone is probably... The rest of the clan is waiting at the cave. Okay, okay. They can wait a bit longer, can't they? Need to say hello to the animals. Oh, wonder if you can use the birds as a mount, because that would be funny. Mildly annoying that you didn't teleport me to the caves when I spoke to you, random pet. And I need to look into the idea of the, apparently there are like legendary and rare creatures. So like legendary boars and whatnot, and they look different. It's one of those things that, you know, I would probably be a good idea to actually, you know, look at. This is my favourite festival. Okay, so it's too bad the wolves didn't join us. They'd love to howl in here. When the music sounds this good, I just have to dance. I don't know how everyone isn't dancing right now. Eric says dancing is good for generating ideas. At this rate, I should have a mountain-sized pile by the end of the night. I joined the patch of clowns to this festival, but I like the vibe of this one. Good to see everyone so happy at festival. Fun fact, these hairpins are actually a real thing that have been found in like burial grounds over 2,000 years old. I think the oldest one's like 4,000 years old. They found like Bronze Age hairpins essentially, and they are literally just like a pin. So, our buildings painted on these walls look good. Once I came across a village that was having the same festival. The cave echoed with music as it does now. We ate, drank, and danced into the night. Before I knew it, I fell asleep against a wall. The next morning, I found myself alone in the cave. The tables that once held the food were covered in dust, as if they hadn't been used in years. But the loose ground was packed with fresh footprints. You just hallucinated that. We used to love this festival. I hope you do too, Ron. We're lucky to have such a close place to paint our histories. I asked Teddy to tell a spooky story, but she said she didn't want to bother the ghosts that live here. She's joking, right? Would you like to hear Lion's story? Go on then. When Patcher first brought Lion into the world, he lived among the leaves. But her paws were awkward on the tiny branches. Mother, why did you give me such big paws? He asked. Well, they're your paws, Patcher told her. When Lion hunted in the trees, she often fell from the branches. Mother, why did you give me such a bad balance? Lion asked. I didn't, Patcher answered. Angry, Lion let out a roar and jumped to the ground below. But only I didn't have to hunt in the trees, Lion thought. She rested her big head on her big paws and watched the antelope run by. Then she had an idea. She moved softly to the edge of the glade. When a doe grazed nearby, she leapt from the bush and took down her prey. After she had her fill, she found a nice cozy cave to take a nap in. Mother, Lion said, I'm not built to live in trees. I'd rather live in these caves. I know. It's good to see that you do too. Basically, Lion was a silly person who thought had to live in tree, but didn't. No one said they had to. Everyone should be over here listening to this. I mean, there's an okay story. I mean, I have never been great with paint. As children, Aiko and I used to paint our crushes at these festivals. We thought it would make them a reality. I'm glad they never did. When with the accomplishments of our past, we're able to ensure great things in our future. The energy here is strong but pleasant. There's a lot for us to paint these days. One day I'll do something worth painting. Are you going to paint something? I will do. Blank Hall is so full of possibilities. Normally I judge a place based on its fishing spots, but it's pretty neat in here. A little spooky in here. Kids are probably scared. The walls look cool, even if they ain't closing in on me. Just these four left to talk to. Up to me, these walls will be covered in paintings of the fields. Honoring our accomplishments is a good reason to get together. Painting is fun, even if I'm not great at it. Spoken like a true Bob Ross fan. Akko has such great rhythm, doesn't she? Are there any festivals better than this one? I don't think so. That's because you're the painter. Right, let's see what have we got. Let's go for a nice red. It would be highly tempting if I had enough pixels. I wonder if I could. Oh no, we can't go all the way up the top. I'm gonna have to shrink my plan down. So we do have quite a bit of... Oh, I could be really cruel. I wonder how easy it would be to recreate the long legs cave painting. Oh, and I really wish we had a bigger thing to go with. Like a bigger brush. Because this is just horrific. Especially since as I'm doing this, it's rocking my desk, so it's making a couple of the beer bottles, well, the cider bottles I have jingle. There we go, they're not jingling anymore. Oh, this is taking way too long. Roots of Patcher Devs, if by some miracle you are watching this, adding a thing in here to have a bigger brush would be lovely. Unless I'm being extremely blind. Having a single pixel only when you've got so much to do is not good if you want to do like a background. Even if to keep it sort of like accurate to the time, having a rudimentary airbrush, which is essentially put the pigment in your mouth and blow, which is how they did the handprints and stuff like that. They'd put the pigment in their mouth, put their hand on the wall, and then just like spray the paint out of their mouth. Even if it's just like a rudimentary thing like that to help sort of like paint areas faster. It would be nice. I mean, that's assuming it's an easy thing to add in. I do recognise the fact that, this is like a once-a-year festival that you don't use, for the most part, this sort of like way of controlling stuff. But I've got to say as well, it would be really nice if we could actually do this outside of the festival as well. I know there is technically the painting stand, but I think that's just for like buying decorations. We've almost got our background done. Right, background complete. You are that orange. Okay, now let's remember how these would. Good. Okay. And I love that there could be some people watching that were not here when this was originally created for the TTRPG. Weird spindly arm things, which we really see. And we want go for a nice little grey bit. Coon. Oh, that look once it's zoomed out. Oh, okay. I think I've made my mark on this cave. Gonna save that and send that to Wooly. Everyone's making these like really simplistic proper cave paintings, and here's me coming in and just disturbing the piece. His response: "Why would you do this?" Oh, well, we have created art here tonight. We could do another one, but we're not going to. Don't mind me, everyone. I'm just gonna leave. Do I have to? Do I have to talk to someone to end the festival? Because there are other areas to paint on, but I don't want to paint on all of them. Yeah, it's time to go back. We've talked to everyone, we have drawn our monstrosity. And I'm going to completely forget about the fact that I've drawn that. And then as we continue playing, if we go and do the same thing this time next year in game, we're going to see that and we're going to be like, oh yes, I remember now. We did that terrifying thing, didn't we? Also, it's annoying because it was a festival, so we could not pick up our thing. We also could not buy the nice belt. So I guess we... Oh, actually, before we do that, did I water the plants? I did. Just checking. The next major thing is the southern box. Not that it makes any difference. So who do we need to talk to? The Zelk is back. And we need to talk to Inza if we can. If she's around today. Right, so Zelk, if you're on map, you're in the big hut. So let's go and talk to Zelk in the back of the big hut. Is he awake yet? No. That's also not Zelk. I need to remember who the tailor is as well. Go on, all you lazy gits, wake up. I know there's technically no alarm clocks yet, and we have no birds to do the cock-a-doodle-doo to wake you up. But that doesn't mean... Oh, no, that was you. On my way to get the salt, I had an idea. What if I took resources between clans and traded them? So I picked up some extra things while I was out. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to trade. So, egg. Ooh, pineapple seed. Just buy one. Because then we should have access to them through the other, through the seed man. You can have 2 obsidian. For a pineapple seed. You discovered pineapple! The easiest discovery we can ever do. Right, so we need to talk to Knock. We need 5 fur for him. We're working on that. We just need to keep... I think we probably need to get another boar at some point. Is Inza on the map? Inza is on the map. She is in the forest. So let's go and talk to Inza. See what she wants. You did mention something about it being a fishing one, so I'm hoping that this is the fishing thing. In which case, let's take the hardwood and the stone. And the flint just in case. You never know that's actually going to entail for making stuff. Well, so we get 2 plant fiber out of that. And it requires 8 plant fiber to actually make one. I don't know how helpful that actually is. Come on, Piggy, we have someone to visit. And that first person to visit is you. So we can get our sickle. Here's your new tool. Anything else you can do for us yet? No. No more upgrades until we find our next mineral, which we need to do monkey for first. Means we need to work out what it is that monkey wants. I might. No, I'm not going to cheat and look it up because we know where to find the thing. We saw where the mule was that we need to actually go and find. We just ran out of stamina to get to it. I love fishing, but lately bending over is starting to hurt my back. Not that I'm old, I am. But if we had some sort of strong wood to attach to a sharp rock. Oh look, we need hardwood and flint. Oh, but we're less than 300 contributions short. You're shitting me. That is really annoying. That is really, really annoying. Right, so first of all, where are we? We need to go up to Monkey Room. Monkey Room or beach both work. Although Monkey Room does give us the opportunity to smash rock. Not going to go for that blue one. What it'd be nice to have right now. Not as helpful. Amethyst, Peridot, yes, we'll grab them. Because those are things that we actually want for our charms. But everything else can wait until after we have got to that mural and had a look what the painting says. Because that painting is the last one that we need to know what we need to give to Monkey. past the bit that we needed to go to get through. Haven't I? Down here. No, it's not. It's here. Ooh, and that's the other one opened. Where was that? Do not want to go up yet. Mural is the most important one right now. Mural is down here. Oh, and there's an amethyst. Saying no to getting one of those. Right, what was the last one? Fermented fish. Okay, I would not have guessed that. Don and Toad keep avoiding me. Seems it's not only fishy, but also smelly. So yeah, fermented fish. The wrong way. Get to the top of this cave. I think I have. Oh, there's another entrance here as well. Is it? No, this is the different cave. This is the one above the one I was thinking of. Come on, open up the rock wall. Oh, this is another... Dark room challenge. A lot of smashing for this one. Can't go that way yet. We don't have the light to smash. That's... Hmm. We can't get through there because that has rocks. We can't smash the rocks down whilst the torch is out. There's somewhere there is another corridor for us to go through. Oh, okay. That'll let us through there. Oh, come on. How am I meant to get to these ones? Staircase that I just can't see because it's too dark? No. That's plain to see where we need to go to actually unlock that one because we can see the light post from where we were. Never mind, got too late anyway. But right now we know we need to get a fish. And we need to ferment that thing. And that will make Monkey happy. And when Monkey happy with the last offering, we get to do Monkey Trial, which means access to new minerals. Any fish will do. Time to ferment some porcupine for Monkey. It's nasty. Ooh, corn. We have also got a load of stone as well now, so maybe we should start preparing for the inevitable we're making a farm here thing. We can probably gonna be like a good sort of 5 hours in-game time before the fish is smoked or fermented. If we wait for the fish to ferment, see what time it is in game. If it's like midday or something, we can try going for Monkey. Because Monkey's challenge, if I remember, is a switch puzzle. So there's a bunch of like wooden blocks to stand on and run across as Monkey, but not all of them are accessible at the same time. Some of them you need to set certain switches off and it will flip like the blue to being red, and then it will allow you to pass a different section. And so it's a case of like looking at it and logically thinking which one needs to be done next. How long do we have left? Oh, that's a long ferment. That's 12 hours. Oh, okay, so we can't do Nox yet. Inzat is working on that, needs an extra couple of days. Oh, we do also have something to pin at the jungle temple as well. So let's go and do that, because that should give us a new amulet, which may or may not be good. It might be one that's really useful for us. It might be one that's a bit meh. Head into the jungle. And before the last time as well, we actually unlocked this little area down here, which means we actually also have millet seeds, which I may or may not have started growing at home, but I don't know. Right, so we've got Keeper of Seeds. They found many plants in the fields, found a way to get their own seeds, help them to sprout, and now we also have the grew trees from their field, which is true. We'd already planted the trees, but I suppose now that we've done the fertilizer bit, that's allowed us to improve on Keeper of Seeds. So let's assign that. Oh, a new ring or stuff. Green toe ring. Right, so that one we haven't discovered yet, but it's probably just going to be talk to an animal until it's very friendly with you. And this is completing monkey. And that one, I don't remember who. I think it's Badger, maybe? Possibly not, I can't remember. Also, oh my word, I just noticed the time. It's hit midnight. No wonder I'm sleepy. So, the animals gave them rich nutrients to the plants. Now, as far as I know, we'd got that already because we've got the poop. But we might need to get like a certain amount of poop before that triggers. Glittering rock they harness power. I'm guessing that's going to be to do with the copper. And then cold rocks to make stronger is going to be probably iron. Getting to know each other is going to be... This is a more relationship-based one. Rock-solid pallet we haven't learned to cook yet. Fire in their hearts we haven't really spoke to everyone yet. Yeah, the two ones for the fire and water tribes, not close to doing yet. But I have to track time and days of the year. Haven't we already done that? We have time and calendar. Is that bugged? Dedicated space for their art, that's just the normal thing that we end up making at some point. Invented a store for their food and their animals. Yeah, that's just a storage thing. Bending beasts. Some animals greet us as a friend, so basically just get really friendly. And then those two are getting the spirits done. Good for next year. Made juices and grain drinks. Bubble. Made their milk curdle, which is cheese. Asian added spices to the food they preserved. That's pickling. No, wait, the sour water is pickling. The Asian spice might be fermented. Maybe. Possibly. Like we've just like done a fermented food. that wasn't medicinal. I think we'll water the crops. And then I will hit the hay for the night, I think. So when I say water the crops, no, never mind. Other things to do with that money first. Namely, Rob's the hunter. What was the healer? It was Inza that made them. I mean, it might have been Inza that we spoke to. We've got the stuff that we just need. Actually, no, the contribution from last night should have sorted that now. Giant Piggy can wait for now. I should have called the giant piggy on the horn. Whoever doing is Inza. Paid attention last time I looked at the map. You're not where she was yesterday. She changed places. Ew. Right, now we have enough points. We have the hardwood, we have the flint, we have 2 days. Teach us how to use spear for fish. And there we go, there's our new way of cooking, new way of fishing. We've been waiting for. Just to be safe. Save the game. See, I am getting sleepy. Like, really quite sleepy. And I know that I've almost said things that make no sense. Almost said things that made no sense. Do you just do tools? You just do dance. Who was it that had the... It was Jizu, wasn't it? I think it's Jizu anyway. It might not be. You know, unless she's asleep. Wake up! My fluting did nothing. Oh, without the ring, we can't even attune to it anyway. That's annoying. Oh well. All that stuff can wait till next time because I'm starting to drift away. And as much as you would find it hilarious, I do not want to go into brain turning off mode again. Not like yesterday. Too tired for that. So next time we play this, we'll get Inza's idea sorted out, which is fine. Nox we will get eventually once we've got the fur, which might mean it'll be better to get another 1 or 2 boars. But I can't remember if it runs on animal logic, which is 4 animals per shed. It probably does, considering there's 4 portions for food, or 4 areas to put food down. If it was for a bigger cattle bigger cattle thing, would need to have more slots. They might just need to build a brand new stable and split out the milk makers, the fur makers, and whatever else the last one, egg makers. But until then, I am sleepy, so I'll be going to bed. Who have we got? Mala's playing Faz. Let's send everyone to Mala. That'll be funny. Especially if they're an opportune moment. So as always, thank you everyone for watching. It's been fun. Got some tech developed today. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Until then, say hi to Marla and go spook him for me. Bye bye.